Hello, hello. Thought I would take you with me as I try and teach myself Korean. I am Eugene. I am using the LingoDeer app, which I personally have found to be the best one for me to learn. They do a very phenomenal job of explaining all the little details and nuances that you need to know in a language and making sure that you know what every single word is doing in a sentence, which is super awesome and way better than what I've seen in some other ones. Not going to name names, but I hear they're stalkers. Yeah. Anyways, um, yeah, so if you can see this, I've already been through a few of the lessons. I'm not super far as I would like to be in it. I haven't been studying this last few weeks or so. I've been dealing with a bunch of other stuff, so it's not been high on my list of priorities, but I have time today and figure why not get back into it. Um, Question is, should I start the review? Yeah, whatever. So let's start with this lesson I haven't done. One of the things I super like about it is you have, in the beginning of a lesson, you have the learning tips. And we'll go over basically what the lesson is going to be about. And so you can see here, this lesson's for shopping. It tells you things as money and how they count. So in Korean, the value 1, shib, for 100. The 1 in the values. I can read English, I swear. For shib, bek, chon, man is omitted. So instead of saying ibek, you just say bek. So it's the ibek. Ilbek? Yeah. So instead of saying ilbek, it's the ibek for 2. Because that's what it says on the screen. And so on and so on. Which in Korean, I think it's won? Does it show you? No, it doesn't say I forget what their currency is called, but I think it's won. They use very high numbers. So you use like hundred thousands and thousands a lot, which, there it is. It's won. I was right. But yeah, so they use really high numbers a lot. So you do need to go over there. It's something to definitely keep an eye out on, or to practice on and get good at counting with the higher numbers. I have a hard time in counting with other languages. I can kind of count in Japanese, but I'm not very good. And I know it's very similar in Korean, but both Japanese and Korean, they use like different counting systems for different things. I just know the basic one in Japanese, and Korean only has like 2, but Japanese has like a bunch of other ones. I don't speak Japanese. Putting that out there, but I thought I've tried to learn Japanese before, but before I actually looked to find apps, like back before they became such a big thing. So I never learned how to properly speak anything in Japanese, which I might, after I get a little more fluent in Korean, go and try and learn the Japanese. Or I might give up on Korean and go into Japanese because I feel like it would be easier since I know more Japanese than I do Korean. So I don't know. For now, I'm trying to learn Korean. Anyways, back to this lesson. I really do enjoy like this app. They do a very good job of like explaining, like I said, all the little details. And I like this little learning tips thing to show you like what the lesson's going to go over so you have an idea of what you're going to be learning. Yeah, so you have usually like 3 lessons in each little section. Let's start with lesson 1. Let's see, beer is 맥주.
맥주,
I don't know if you can hear because I have headphones plugged in. But that's okay. They have a real person talking rather than just like a computer generated voice, which is very nice. So you actually like know what the actual like sound of a word is supposed to be instead of just what a computer thinks it's supposed to be. And then I got it right. Little deer is dancing. Then this one I really like. So it shows you another thing on here is you can have it
맥주는 얼마입니까?
set so that it will have either just like the Hangul, which is the written language for Korean, or you can have it have the romanization of the Hangul and then the English translation. You can have it set so that it doesn't have the romanization of the Korean word, or I think you can even have it set so that it doesn't have the English on there at all. So you just have to kind of like read it and try and learn what it says through that way. But Korean, the Hangul is like really easy. Like I learned how to read and write the letters in like a week. Like it's super easy. It's like very comparable to English letters. So if you know like the English alphabet, I feel like it would be easy to learn the Korean alphabet. The hardest part I have with it is just the syllable blocks. Like reading that is a lot different than reading like English because the letters are on top of each other rather than next to each other. So that makes it awkward. So it's more like how you would read an English word where you can just like look at it and know what the word is. You'd have to like learn what words are what to be able to, once you do that, then it will make it easier to actually like read the words. But I'm really slow right now learning, trying to like sound out each syllable block in like each letter in the syllable blocks. And I feel like a child trying to read. So 맥주는 얼마 얼마입니까? Yeah. So, anyways, on this one, I really like this lesson here because it has, you can push the little LingoDeer and it will say the little audio clip to you of what the sentence is in Korean. And then if you don't know what each word is,
맥주
you can hit this and it will give you a little explanation of what each word is,
얼마입니까?
which I find to be very useful because if I forget like what nun is, then I'd be like, oh, it's a topic marking particle. Topic marking particle. And then gives you like little definition and then examples.
는
And so that's really fun. And then on the bottom down here, you can record yourself saying the sentence and then listening to it, which I don't know that I could do right now because I'm recording and the recording's preoccupied my microphone, so it won't let me do it right now. But yeah, see, it's not working. But yeah, I really like that one. That way you can compare what you sound like to what they're saying, so you can decide if what you're saying is correct or not, and you can adjust yourself, which I found extremely useful if you're trying to, actually learn how to speak the language instead of just learning how to read it. Anyways, I should actually learn what the sentence is. 맥주는
얼마입니까?
얼마입니까? 얼마입니까?
맥주는 얼마입니까?
얼마입니까? 맥주는 얼마입니까? How much is this beer? Yeah, 맥주.
맥주
Yay. 우유는 얼마입니까?
우유는 얼마입니까?
우유는? So how much is milk? 우유는 얼마?
우유는 얼마입니까?
우유는 얼마입니까? How much is this beer? 얼마입니까? 맥주는 얼마입니까?
맥주는 얼마입니까?
And then one thing I like about this little screen here is if you have this sentence up here that doesn't have an audio, sometimes it doesn't have the audio on there, you can just hit the little audio thing in the corner
맥주는
and then it
얼마입니까?
will read the sentence to you, or the correct sentence to you if you did get it wrong. Then that way you can hear what you've done and listen to it. That way it helps with your listening skills, which is something that I also have a hard time with, which I didn't realize they have lessons to teach you with that on here, which I can go for after I can finish this lesson. But yeah, so and like I find that also very helpful with, like I said, the listening aspect of learning. I'm better at reading Korean and knowing what a sentence is than hearing it and knowing what a sentence is. So next to 얼마입니까? 얼마입니까? How much is coffee? 커피는 얼마입니까? How much is this milk? 우유는 얼마입니까?
맥주.
맥주. So I don't know if you can hear them talking. How much is this computer? 컴퓨터? 이 컴퓨터는 얼마입니까?
이 컴퓨터는
이 컴퓨터
얼마입니까? 이 컴퓨터는 얼마입니까?
얼마입니까? 얼마입니까? 이 컴퓨터는 컴퓨터?
이 컴퓨터는
이
얼마입니까?
컴퓨터는 얼마입니까?
저것은 얼마입니까?
저것은
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 저것은 얼마입니까? 저것은 얼마입니까?
저것은 얼마입니까? So 저것은 저것 is that over there, away from you. I don't know what that word is. How much is this milk? Ugh. How much is this milk? 우유는 얼마입니까? Yay.
커피는 얼마입니까?
커피는
얼마입니까?
얼마?
커피는 얼마입니까?
커피는 얼마입니까? How much is this computer? 이 컴퓨터는 얼마입니까?
저것은 얼마입니까?
This one's really fun. This one is cool. If you have the Korean keyboard on your phone, then you can
저것은 얼마입니까?
change it so you can actually sit here and type it out. But yeah, I don't. Oh no. How do I go back? I can't remember how to go back.
저것은 얼마입니까?
But yeah, so it's easier if you use.
저것은
Oh, there we go.
얼마입니까?
If you're more confident in your spelling, then you could do that. But I am not just yet.
저것은 얼마입니까? 저것은 얼마입니까? 우유는 얼마입니까?
So I really like this feature. It helps you to learn to recognize the words themselves. Like I said, reading them is the syllable blocks I find a little difficult sometimes.
우유는
Oops, that's not right.
얼입니
Still not right.
마입니까?
I'm dyslexic. I'm like, this doesn't make it easier. I'm tired early. Right now too. I was up until like 5 a.m. today, and then I woke up really early and had plans to go hang out with my sister, so I did not go to bed, or I did not go back to sleep after I woke up at like 10, which is early considering I went to bed at 5. So I only got like 5 hours of sleep. So I'm tired. But yeah.
우유는 얼마입니까?
Anyways, this part of the lesson I find is also very helpful with learning how to spell and read and know what you're saying and how to like set it into your brain so it like actually sticks. But I'm an idiot and it takes me a while for it to like stick in my head. But yeah, so that's basically the lessons. Let's look at the review, which I don't read anything. Again, dyslexic and dumb. I didn't notice the review button on the bottom here until like a month or two in. And then I was like, oh, hey, what's this? I'm like, oh, this part would have been helpful to know right away. Oh, I didn't realize which one I clicked on. This is an apple.
이것은
사과.
사과입니다.
Oh, there's a question. I knew it was a question. That one over there is not a banana.
것
No.
저것은
저거는 바나나
바나나
없습니다. 아닙니다.
아닙니다.
Gah! I always forget the stupid particles. One serving. I don't remember this one. Oh no. In.
인분
Yay! 2 servings.
2인분
인분. Are you a teacher? 선생님.
입니까?
That's wrong. Oh no, that's right. Oh hey! Yay, guessing! Oh, what's the word for policeman? Oh, I always forget policeman. 경찰? 학생? 신문? 한국? No, it's Korean. 경찰.
입니까?
Oh, yay. 안. Yup. No, it's Yelp. I was right. China. 중국. Child is in the living room. 아이는. What is living room? 침실? 거실?
거실
거실. I don't think that's right.
에 있습니다.
안에 있습니까? Where is the book? 책.
어디 있습니까?
책이 어디에 있습니다. 네, 위래? No. I have no idea. 아리. Okay. Yes, this is the bank. 네.
네.
저기
저기.
교실 여기 은행
은행. 입니다. 입니다.
여기는 영행. Like I get like all the words, but then I get the orders wrong. This is not milk.
가
우유가 아닙니다.
아닙니다.
국화 liquor, not 맥주. 술.
술
Korea.
한국
That place over there is the school.
저기
저기는 저기는 is it un or nun?
는
한교
학교입니다.
Mart
마트
Sun 보돌 지돌
들
아돌. Oh. I got 47 right. I'm not good at that part. Anyways. So yeah. I very much enjoy doing that. Oh, this is the one I was looking for. The flashcards. I keep forgetting this deer on the top here is a button. I like this one. This one helps a lot with the listening aspect. This is the one I was trying to show you first, but it's fine. Yeah, so this one's fun because
책이 어디에 있습니까?
it just like reads a sentence to you. It doesn't show you what it says until you hit the show the answer. So you can listen to it, which forces you to learn how to listen, which is something I really need to work on because I have a hard time separating out the words. It just, my ears ain't that good. The whole sentence just bleeds together and it makes it really difficult for me to hear what's being said. So I really enjoy this lesson. Well, I don't enjoy it actually. It's like torture because I don't know what the fuck's going on. I mean, I don't know what's going on. But yeah.
책이 어디에 있습니까?
저기 어디에? 저기? 저기 어디에 있습니까?
책이 어디에
책이.
있습니까?
Jig. It's a book. Where's the book? Yeah. I did pretty good. 아둔.
아들
I don't know this word. It is not coming to me. 아둔?
아들
아둔. Oh, it's son. I just did that one.
옆
Yo.
옆
Yo. Yo. I don't know. Side.
아이는 거실 안에 있습니다. 아이는 거실 안에 있습니다.
I usually have to sit here and listen to it like 4 or 5 times before I can like take out each individual word and figure out and sound them out myself and then try to remember what each of them mean. And it's hard.
아이는 거실 안에 있습니다.
아이는
아이는 거실 안에 있습니다.
거실 안에
아이는 거실 안에
거실
있습니다.
안에 있습니다. Oh, the child is in the living room. 거실 안에. 거실 is living room. 안에. An is in. A is the location marker. Like, so that's where they are. They're in. So I is the child, and then is the topic marking particle. So we're talking about the kid. So 거실 is the living room. 안, they're in the living room. 에 is where they're at. 있습니다 is, always forget what that is.
아래,
아래.
아래, 아래.
Is that daughter? Nope. 아래.
그것은 우유가 아닙니다.
그것은
그것은 우유가 아닙니다.
그것은
그것은 우유가 아닙니다.
아닙니다. That is not milk. 하하. 그것은 우유가 아닙니다. So 그 is that. It would be like pointing at something and you're talking to someone and it's close to that person. But it's, yeah, so it's close to them. So 그것은 우유 is the milk. 가 is another topic mark or subject marking particle. 은 is the topic. 가 is the subject. And then 아닙니다 is a negative. So it's not milk.
이것은 사과입니까?
이것은 사과입니까?
이것은 사과입니까?
입니까? So it's a question. 가 makes a question.
이것은 사과입니까?
이것은 사과. Is that an apple? Is this an apple? Not that. This. Because E would be this. That would be like in front of me. And then be like holding it up and be like, is this an apple? 이것은 사과입니까? I did okay on that one.
여기는 은행입니다.
네.
네, 여기는 은행입니다.
여기는? Yes.
네, 여기는 은행입니다.
은행. What is 은행?
네,
네.
여기는 은행입니다.
여기는 은행입니다. That's a bank. 여기는 은행입니다. Yes, this is a bank. This place. 여기? I think 여기. I think 여기 is the bank? I honestly don't know. I can't remember. Oh, it's weak.
저것은 바나나가 아닙니다.
저것은 바나나가
저것은 바나나가 아닙니다.
아닙니다. This is not a banana. That one over there is not a banana.
오렌지색,
오렌지색. That means orange. The color. Good.
소파,
소파.
소파,
Sopa. Soap. Sofa. They don't have an F sound in Korean, so they usually use a P. So sopa.
키,
Key.
키.
Key. Like a key.
거기는 교실입니다.
거기는
거기는 교실입니다.
거기
거기는 교실입니다.
거실입니다.
거기는 교실입니다.
거기는 거실입니다. 거실. 거기는 교실. Okay. 교실 is classroom, so that place is 거기. Oh, excuse me.
그 남자는 일본 사람이 아닙니다. 그 남자는 일본 사람이 아닙니다.
그 남자. So that man.
그 남자는 일본 사람이 아닙니다.
일본. Oh, excuse me. 그 남자 일본. 일본. I don't remember what 일본 means.
그 남자는 일본 사람이 아닙니다.
일본 사람이? 일본 is Japanese. 그 남자는 일본 사람, 사과, Japanese apple. 사람이 아닙니까? That man is not Japanese.
펜,
Pen, pen, pen. So yeah, that's basically that. I'm not really sure how to use these things unless you like go through and just read them, which I think is what it is. What did I do? Anyways, that's a basic go over of this app. Not sponsored, by the way. But yeah, I enjoy using the LingoDeer app. I find it very helpful when in its lessons. I feel like they actually work better when I actually keep up on them. But like I said, I'm kind of dumb, so it takes me a little while to remember what the words are and what all the things mean. It'd be more helpful, I think, if I actually had someone to talk to. I have a few friends who are trying to learn, or who I'm trying to force to learn, and some other friends who have moved far away who are trying to learn Korean too. But like I said, they moved far away, so I don't really get to see them anymore. But that's fine. Yeah, thank you for taking the tour with me and hanging out. Maybe, hopefully, I'll do this again sometime or do another video. Have a good day.